Happy Sunday, you handsome lot. And on the ramp, today it is Saturday, but this video is going out on a Sunday. It's a bit of a Sunday special for you. We've got a 2012 Nissan Juke. I think it's a Juke, I'm not sure. 1.5 DCI, and it has got an injector that's failed. It is a little bit intermittent with it, but as we all know by now, these injectors are very prone for failing. Now, it is the mother-in-law's, and I'm hoping after the week I've had, I hope everything goes nice and smoothly, because I can't afford to have any mishaps doing this job. So we're going to get involved and get this injector replaced. Now, first things first, we have got a little bit of lighter Rooney on it. Now, I'm going to jump on the diag and I'm going to show you the fault codes that I am getting. Cylinder 1 injection control and cylinder 1 injection control circuit. Now, as you all know, some of you might know, some of you don't know, but on these rental engines that they put in these Nissans, cylinder 1 is that side. You would think the amount of times that I've had cars come in before now, oh, I've put an injector in and it's still misfiring, which cylinder's gone? Cylinder 1, and they've changed that one, but it is that one, which I'll show you now. Now, for this little bit of information, I am using the Launch Professional database. Simple reason being, because when you click on database on your fault code, it takes you straight to everything that you need to know about the fault code. Now, if you have a little look, that is the block of the engine. And if we turn the diag like that, that's facing forwards. And we've got cylinder 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is completely backwards. Strange, really strange. I don't know why they do it. I don't know. But anyway, let's get involved. Now, to gain access to the injectors on these vehicles, they can be a little bit of a nightmare, all because of this little plastic cover that covers the injectors. Now, if I grab the camera and flip it round, you do have to remove various little intake pipes. Now, you're meant to take that pipe off there, but to take that pipe off, you've got to take that pipe off, and it's all down the side here, and I've got to take it up in the air. But we're not going to be doing that. We're not going to be doing that. Remove this intake pipe, which bolts onto the alternator with a little 8mm. Undo the oil filler by there with 2 10mm or 8mm, whatever they were. Pull them out the way, and you can just wiggle that through like a swimming engine cover. Wiggle it through, and that will just come out. Now, if you haven't got technical information to show you which cylinder's which, or you're not sure which cylinder has failed, now you can always jump onto what Nissan show, what Nissan is. They call it work support, and that's where you get to relearn all your adaptives for stuff. So we've got various stuff, but if we go to input injector code, obviously make sure your ignition is on, it will give you your cylinder layout of what injector is coded to what cylinder. So we need cylinder 1 is that number there, just go HHJ. We check them all, come to this one here, and that one says, and on the top, HHJ. There we go. So we need to get this one out. Now, I'm kind of glad in a way that these injectors, they've got the conventional rubber push-on spill pipes rather than them stupid plastic tea things that you have to be careful with. And I couldn't have been doing with snapping one of them today, I'm telling you now. Just a little rubber pipe, pull it round to the side. Now we're going to remove these 2 high-pressure pipes. You could probably just get away with moving that one because that's the one we need to take out. But move the both of them, get them out of the way. The more room, the better. And it's just 4 17mm. Now, with everything out of the way, put your pipes in a little tub and just write on them what cylinder they are from. And we need to get a 10mm now and do the centre bolt. That's come undone relatively easy, that has. Now, I hope that this injector, they normally do on these, to be honest, they normally come out fairly easy. Now, once that clamp is out, we can get our little injector bar, and what it does, I'll show you on the new one. It goes onto the fuel side of it, and you can give it a wiggle and give it a pull at the same time, and they normally come out. But we're going to give it a go and see what happens, if I can get it on. Oh, that's loose already. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That is probably the best bar that I've ever had. Especially for getting injectors out. Brilliant design. Brilliant, simple, yet effective. Now, years ago, what I used to do was just put a 13mm on there on a long extension and wiggle it. But that is a much better design. Now, I think what I'm going to do is go down there and give everything a little bit of a cleaner rooney. Now, in all fairness, that injector hole isn't that bad, but we do like a bit of a before and after, don't we? And all I'm going to be using is a little injector seat cleaner, wire brush, and that cleans the seats at the bottom. And again, that was only off Amazon, that was a cheap thing, but it does the job perfect. And it just goes in the end of your drill. Well, after a couple of minutes of giving it a little bit of a cleaner rooney, everything down there now looks like brand new. Should we go ahead and get the brand new injector in? Now, new injectors, they do come with new sealing washers on the bottom. And what I like to use when I'm putting them in is a little bit of, I am running out, to be honest with you. I'm having to squeeze it, fold it, a little bit like toothpaste, to be honest. A little bit of liquid moly, injector and glow plug grease. Give it a little bit of a smudging. And we can get that injector now. Make sure it goes in the right way. We can get that slid down. Get that clamp back on and torqued up. The injector clamps on these injectors are not that tight, to be honest with you. It is just a straight 13 Newton meters. Don't need to go any more or any less. Got to be perfect. Gently does it. Gently does it. Always feel as well. Keep feeling. That is it. Perfect. Beautiful. With a little bit of magic now, everything is back together on the injector side of things. Now, before we put it all back together, what we're going to do, jump onto the diag, clear all them fault codes, like so, jump around to work support, injector code, ignition on and engine stop. Now, of course, we're going to be doing cylinder 1. Now, on these newer modern cars, when you program in an injector back to the car or an EGR or anything like that, a lot of them do state make sure that the vehicle is above 12 volts. It'll give you a prompt. Now, what you need is a supply unit. As you can see, we're putting 14 point. What's he broke? What's Jimmy broke? Hang on, I'll be back in a second. Well, that was a nice little phone call that we had. A nice little chit chat, me and Jimmy. Now and again, we do have a bit of a chat and put the world to rights. But yeah, where were we? Injector coding. If we go back round to cylinder 1, click that one, and then we need to go around to the top, and we need, you've got to copy it exactly as it says on there. So if it's uppercasing, we do uppercasing. You've got A, C, G, ACG, H, HJ, H. And then once we've done that, we can click OK. And that is done. As simple as that. With everything now coded, I'm going to go ahead and put all these plastic covers back together. It's pretty boring. It's just a few clips and a few screws. But anyway, let's get it back together. Ta-da! With a little bit of magic, that vehicle is all back together, and we have given it a little bit of a cleaner rooney. Now, shall we get on the key and give it a big start? Now, this is probably going to start a little bit lumpy. Let me turn me sound, whatever it is, on my mic so you can hear it better. There we go. That car is now running, ticking over perfectly. Shall we have a little look on the fault codes and see what we got? No fault codes detected. Finally, a job this week that has gone all to plan. Oh, I'm glad I'm finished now. That's it. 1:30, 2 o'clock, I am ready for home. Now, I don't know whether, I think I've got something on tomorrow, I can't remember. But yeah, there you have it. That is one little injector replaced on a little 1.5 DCI Nissan Duke Qashqai, whatever you want to call it. It's got a Nissan badge and 4 wheels. What more do you want? Anyway, if you have liked the video, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe, and we will definitely see you on the next one. Let's get it sent.